All right, here we go. Here we go. LeetCode Daily, huh? LeetCode Daily, then Vibe Coding Type Blazer. Yeah, I saw that code replay feature, Bobby Blue, but I haven't checked it out. I just saw somebody made a post about it. So they say if you go into the contest page, you can see it in the rankings, maybe. Oh, you can only replay a few people. You can't replay everybody. I wonder if they're just rolling it out slowly and they like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. That's like half. I wonder if they're rolling out to like 50% for now. DevGod 2020, what's happening? New LeetCode update drop. Focus mode, I'm never going to use. Timer, and I think some other style things. Yeah, DevGod. Man, LeetCode spends so much time on these weird UI changes, man. Like, what are they doing? Do they think the UI is that important? Where they have to dedicate 90% of their engineering talent onto making a new UI every year, man? Come on. What's going on? They need dark mode fixed. No more flashbangs. I don't even know. I guess some pages aren't fully dark mode. 7, 8, 9? What are you talking about, Bobby Blue? They can't figure out their target audience. Imagine paying $30 for a premium, half the website still flashbangs you. Wait, my ranking? Oh, snap. I see what you're saying. I guess I have to remove a bunch of people. Ratings still haven't updated though. Anyways, wait, did I? Yeah, I went live on YouTube. I wanted to do something, I forgot. Oh yeah, I gotta move out my activity feed and my chat. Are you guys ready to try the daily problem or what? Should I start? What is that? Future badge release? What you talking about, future badge release? Future badge release? LeetCode has so many new UI features. Yeah, they love UI features, man. You don't need to do yesterday's daily to do this one, but it might help. Oh, lordy. Well, let me see what today's daily is. Dang, a hard problem? I don't feel like doing hard problem, man. Replay is bumping. No condom, Chris. What's happened? Now they need to not allow copy paste. All right, type racer. Of course, we gotta do a type racer. All right, real quick. Hey, I didn't even wait. I was looking at the replay feature and I didn't even click the dang button, man. I just saw the icons next to people's names. Maybe I should actually see what it's like. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but anytime you do a code signal, there's this replay feature as well. So like when you're taking somebody's online code signal test, they can see exactly what you're doing. The replay feature is there. They know, you know, they can see when you're running it and all that stuff. And they have like plagiarism detectors and whatnot. If you're cheating, they compare your answer to like all other people who did that test, their answer, you know. Man, what is this guy doing? I guess he's reading the problem. No, he's using Or he's doing it in his IDE. This is really good. Wait, what? It's GPT. Wait, I didn't even read. Um, you tell GPT to make everything short to save time. Let's see. Yeah, who knows? Probably. Should we look at profile? Oh yeah, absolutely not real. Should deter more people. All right, let's click on one. I wonder if mine did it. Let me look at my own replay, man. 789. Where's that? Do the math, man. What page is that? Like 20? I don't know. 30? 31? 32. Do I have a replay? Oh, I don't got no replay. You don't know if I cheated. I'm curious how expensive this is, like recording. I don't think it's too expensive, man. They're not recording nothing. They're just timestamping keystrokes and stuff, probably. Or something, you know? They're just saving all that timestamp information somewhere in a database. It's not like a video that they're saving, man. That's for sure. What are your thoughts on the drama? Steven Sagiball, what's happening? What drama are you talking about? Anyways, no Condom Chris redeemed this type racer. We should probably get to it. Yeah, I imagine no way they're recording 30,000 videos like that, man. They're just probably recording timestamps, keystrokes, and then they're replaying it back live. You know, like you're not watching a video, you're watching like them putting all the text from the keystrokes onto the notepad or whatever, I think. Of course, I don't know how they actually made it, man. I'm only guessing. Wait, you have to store video and stuff somewhere? No, I don't think so. Well, we can. All right, let's run this warm-up round, and then maybe we see. They can probably generate that video or something, man. Who knows? Who knows if it is even a video? Wait, what am I doing? I'm sending type racer link to Discord. Where's my Discord at? And then here we go. It's not video, you can reconstruct it from key press. Yeah, so if it's not a video, for sure. No way LeetCode would release that feature if they had to record your screen and save videos, man. That would be the worst feature of all time that anybody ever thought of for LeetCode to work on. That's like whoever did that would have gotten fired, man. I would have fired them personally. Ice Cold Witch, what's happening? Alright, warm up round. Real quick. I'm slow today, man. Dang, 72 is real slow. Q with the 102. Dang, 92, 79 Clistar. Everybody is kind of slow there. Wait, so that's why some people don't have replay option? Wait, what do you mean? Why is that? I imagine some people don't have replay option because they're rolling out the feature. And I'd say they're rolling it out based on your LeetCode user ID or something, and maybe I guess we'll see in the next contest if it's the same people who always get the feature or the replay, or if it like one contest you get it, one contest you don't, or maybe more people get it next time. Anyways, all right, here we go. Championship round. Type racer. All right, y'all ready? Gotta focus. Can't be slow in the championship round, man. Q107, Pixel Pusher 155, No Condom Chris 123. All right, 155. Hey, alright. While I was typing, I was thinking about the LeetCode replay feature. I wonder if you have to use the new UI to get it. Because I use the classic UI. The old stuff. I don't like that new UI, man. Alright, Pixel Pusher 155. Pretty slow for Pixel Pusher. Oh, I fixed. So on Monday, my LeetCode online checker thing, this stuff wasn't working, but I fixed it yesterday. I just needed to update my API keys. Fruits Coke, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Wait, how does LeetCode know the content if you copy paste? I mean, they probably know. I don't know how it works, but I'm sure when you press it, maybe it takes it, I don't know, maybe it just knows the value of your clipboard, or when you paste it into the editor, maybe it like gets diff or something, who knows. Imagine getting asked design LeetCode replay and system design interview. Yeah, I don't think it would be too crazy from a regular system design. All right. What was I doing? I was checking out the Type Racer leaderboards. Look at that, Pixel Pusher 155, 85th win. Very nice, Pixel Pusher. All right, it's time for the dang daily problem. I've attempted it a few months ago, 6-7 months ago. I don't know if I can do it, man. Let me erase this. If it's only been 6 months, I probably can't do it. Let's see. Cracking AI engineering, what's happened? Vibe coders unite. I'm not vibe coding just yet, but after I attempt this daily LeetCode problem, I gotta keep my brain at least a little bit sharp before I enter into the vibe code state. Alright, let me read this problem and I'll think whether or not I should attempt again. Maximize the number of target nodes after connecting trees, part 2. Talawa 876, welcome to the party. How are you doing? I don't know if I can do this one. This one looks hard, but I'll read it. There exists 2 undirected trees with n and m nodes labeled from 0 to n-1 and 0 to m-1 respectively. You're given You're given two 2D integer arrays, edges 1 and edges 2 of lengths n-1 and m-1 respectively, where edges 1 I equal AB indicates that there is an edge between nodes A and B in the first tree, and edge 2 UV indicates that there's an edge between nodes U and V in the second tree. Node U is the target to node V if the number of edges on the path from U to V is even. Note that a node is always target to itself. Return an array of n integers. Answer, where answer I is the maximum possible number of nodes that are target to node I of the first tree if you had to connect one node from the first tree to another node in the second tree. What the hell did I just read, man? Note that queries are independent from each other. That is, for every query, you will remove the added edge before proceeding to the next query. All right, let me read that one sentence again. Return an array of n integers. Answer, where answer I is the maximum possible number of nodes that are target to node I of the first tree if you had to connect one node from the first tree to another node in the second tree. I don't know what that means, man. Let me look at the examples. Alpha code from YouTube. What's happening? Just gotta come up with a few insights, then implementation is fine. All right. Let me try and see. Well, I don't even understand the problem first. So they give us this two graphs. And then, what are they talking about, man? Shakabre, what's happening? What is my accent? Yeah, Jamaica. I'm from Jamaica. It's probably more of an Americanized Jamaican accent because I've lived in America for many years now. So this one, they say, what are they saying, man? All right. Target node I. So node I is, here is 0. So we're taking this 0 node and we're connecting it to some node here. They say the answer is 8 if you connect node 0 to node 0. And what does that even mean? 8 nodes? Target node to node I. What the hell? Oh, target. Number of edges from path U to V is even. Okay, I see what they're saying now. Oh, Jesus. I had a Jamaican Uber driver in New York City recently. I thought I was gonna die. Wait, what? Man, you should. I mean, I think driving in Jamaica, like car accidents in Jamaica, kill many people. I've known so many people who've died in car accidents in Jamaica, man. It's insane. People down there drive a little bit reckless. Zest Deluxe, thank you very much for the Prime. Wait, let me add that. Let me add that to the board, to my website. Thank you so much, man. You go up on the website for eternity. Wait. I don't have capital letters on my website, so I gotta put everything to lowercase. Look at that. Thank you very much, Zest Deluxe. All right. So they're talking about how many. Man, all right. How do I know how many things are even path away or odd path? I don't know. We're looking for Should I skip this, man? Because it seems too hard for me. We're looking for even. Yeah, the number is even. You haven't even started yet? What are you talking about, man? I read the problem and I thought about it for a second. So yeah, I think I gotta bust out my epic pen for this problem for sure. I was just about to do that, pixel pusher. Y'all ready? Man, this image is small, but so all right, this is our target, or this is our node I, which is 0, and I guess the good nodes, target nodes or whatever, it's like this one, because the path there is 2, like 1, 2. This one, man, I wonder what we gotta do here. Do we gotta like, wait, let me look at the constraints first. 10 to the 5th, Jesus. So I'm thinking we need to know, I'm thinking some type of like BFS or shit. Because we need to know, what do we need to know, man? We need to know how many odd and even paths there are, or like maybe we mark everything on like some type of bipartite type of situation. I don't know yet. R-Fire, what's happened? Which problem? Daily problem? Yes, this is the daily problem. I got it? No, man, I don't got nothing, man. Graph what? I'm talking bipartite. Where every node is like, you color each node a different color or something. So that would mean these blue nodes are like in an odd place, and then the red nodes, wait, I guess if we start from a red node, then these nodes would also be red. I guess those are the target nodes. And then I'll mark the other things blue nodes. Like these nodes would be blue nodes. And then you count those up for each graph. Graph 1, graph 2. And then like let me see. Let me color these things. So this one will be like a, let's say we start from 0. That's red. Then this one is a red. This one is a red node. And then these other ones are blue nodes, like that. That's a blue one. And then do I just count those up? So 8 would mean, oh shit. The first one, they say the answer is 8. And that's, so I guess we can count those 1, 2, 3. And then it looks like we connect it to another red node, which means that we count how many blue nodes. Okay, so it's however many nodes of that color on the tree that the target node is from, plus the max of red or blue from the other edge or from the other tree. That seems a little too simple, but let me think about it a little bit more. Graph with nodes separated apart so that every edge makes you jump sides. Is that simple? No way it's that simple, man. I mean, that's my first thought initially. where for every node in, I guess it's only you're connecting tree 1. Where's tree 1? And yeah, 10 Ken 0, thank you for the follow, and Masterism, thank you for the follow. All right, let's try and implement that, man, because I gotta get to vibe coding. My title is I want to be a vibe coder, not a leet coder. I'm only a part-time leet coder now. A full-time, well, I'm also a part-time vibe coder, not a full-time vibe coder. So, all right, first things first, man. I guess we got to make an adjacency list. Should I make that into a function? Or should I just be lazy? What are we trying to do here? Wait, is that a Chrome extension? No, this is called Epic Pen. I just have the free version, man. I use it. I don't know much about it. Could be malware for all I know, man. But it's a great, great program. Like, I don't know anything except I use it to draw. What was I trying to do? Make adjacency lists. So my adjacency list, vector, vector, size n1, and this one is of size n2. Let me make those. So it's undirected, so that means we gotta push I really should have made this a function, man, but I'm just gonna copy and paste. Okay, right? That looks okay. That looks probably okay. Alright, so I make those two things, and then I'm just going to try and count how many even and odds starting from node 0 if I BFS, like a, what do you call, like a layer by layer BFS. So let me try that next. Wait, let me see. Maximum possible number of nodes to target node I of the first tree. Okay. LeetCode paste, yeah, right. I think if you copy and paste a line, that's a good sign that you're doing all right. What we're doing? BFS. I should write a function for this. I'm gonna write a function, man. It's called BFS. I don't know. Wait, I forget my syntax. I'm trying to do too much. Alright, maybe I'll just make this like a void. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to take the adjacency list. So maybe I'll just have that in here. And then I'll make my queue here. What am I gonna do? Oh, I need to know, oh, wait. N and M nodes. Wait, are these list size correct? Or Should I not assume that these are the sizes of? Yeah, that's right. Right? Do I have to? Edges 1 size plus 1? Hold on. Like, because they don't give us N or M, so maybe I have to like keep min and max or what? Wait, there are edges N my. Oh wait, where did it say that? Where did it? Did it say that? Oh, it says it here. It says it in the constraints. I see what you're saying, Pixel Pusher. Yeah. Oh, there always is in a tree. I guess my graph theory knowledge is not great because, like, anytime I see tree or whatever words they use here, I don't really know what that means. I just kind of ignore it. No. This is crazy talk. I don't know why I did that. The adjacency list, who cares? Because we're... No. I see. I'm tripping today, man. I'm not gonna lie. That is exactly what it's supposed to be. Yeah. We're good. Okay. Wait, Alpha Diallo, what's happening? Struggling with this one since last night. Actually, the first one. Oh, I guess the one, part 1. I mean, it's a hard problem, man. I haven't solved it yet, so let me not say anything about how doable it is. I'm going real slow as well. Alright, so N1. I'm trying to just push maybe 0 first. Do I need to keep track of a scene or something? What else would you say? Well, there's something in our queue. Wait, what am I trying to do? I'm just trying to like count. Should I return a pair? How should I do this? I'm trying to, yeah, whatever, man. Odd, even. I'm trying to like be too fancy. Adhip from YouTube, what's happening? How many languages do you know? I only know English. And how do you remember all the syntax? Oh, I only know C++ and English. And I don't remember any of the syntax, man. I gotta look it up all the time. Wait, imagine if they rejected AI, if they reject AI generated solution in contests, even if they're correct, because they know the cheaters won't know how to debug. But see, the LeetCode is lying. Dang. Interesting. Hey, you know what they should do, man? They shouldn't ban the cheaters. They should flag their accounts and not ban them and let them participate, and they can only anytime like shadow ban them basically, so that they think they're competing, but you know, when they're logged in and they look at the leaderboards, they see their name on there and everything, they think they're getting elo, but when anyone else looks at their profile, their shit is like bad. You know, but when they're logged in and they look at their own profile, it looks like it's working. That's what they should have done, man. Let's be real sneaky. Anyways, what are we doing? Talking a bunch of nonsense. I don't remember what I'm doing. every single time. Q.front, Q.pop. So that's the node. We're gonna mark I guess it would be like if it's odd. This is some 5th grade programming right here. Some real primitive stuff, man. Oh wait, wait, I'm not doing this yet. I gotta do layer by layer. So Q size, and then I exhaust the whole cube before I move on to the next even odd count. And I'm gonna just copy this stuff in here. And then at the end of this, I'll flip it. Alright, so this is counts of even odds. And then visit all the adjacent things. Right? We check if we've seen it. Then continue. Otherwise, we can mark it as seen here. Yeah, let's mark this one as seen. And we mark it as seen here. And then we push it to our queue. So this is gonna get the counts of like odds or evens or red or blue or whatever. It's not really odd even, it's just bipartite colors. Okay, so now, oh, I also count, oh, I already have how many children or how many, oh, no. Yeah, okay. I also have to mark what node is what. How do I do that? Because I need to know what color in tree 1 the node is. So I need, like, basically, I gotta know if node 0 is red or blue. So I think I only need that for tree 1, and tree 2 I just need the count of odds and evens or red or blues. So how can I do that? I guess I'll just mark it on both of them, man. So I'll do like color 1. And this was gonna tell us the color of the node. And I'll just pass this in here too. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to just be like color node equal is odd. Wait. This is gonna get weird and confusing because I need to know how many. So, all right, odd, even, and then this is gonna be odd. All right, I'll figure it out, man. I think that should be all right. So I'm just gonna call BFS, and I'm gonna send it the adjacency list 1, color 1. Oh, this returns a pair. So it'll be odd 1, even 1. And then iterate through all the eyes. We gotta check what color it is. So what did I say? This is odd. So then that means if it's true, then one true, same thing, right? So the tree one target. So if this color is odd, then this is odd one. I should use a ternary here, man, right? Or nah, we're basic. We don't need ternaries. Otherwise, this is even one. And then, yeah. And then it's just this. Is that what we're doing, man? I still don't really think this is gonna work, man. This feels a little bit too easy for a hard problem. But then again, I attempted this and I couldn't solve it before, so maybe I'm like gonna run into the same problems back then that I ran into back then. I don't know what I ran into back then. Accepted, that's crazy. You telling me I didn't make one typo, I just one-shot that problem? That's crazy, man. I have not gotten that much better to be able to do that problem. Now, I wonder what I did wrong 6 months ago. What did I do wrong, man? Look at these names. I'm doing all types of crazy stuff. But I think I had the same idea. I don't know. Where did I go wrong? Look at these. Look at these names. No Condom Chris was definitely here for redeeming those things. Brett, what's happening? One shot hards left and right. Now that was a fluke. He does that. He also keeps saying he can't do it after 10 seconds. Hey, they sound hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what I was doing here. I seem to have the same idea of BFSing. Maybe I just couldn't implement the oh, I didn't realize that. I think I was trying to manually connect to like yeah, I didn't realize you could just take the max back then. I was trying to like, I guess that's the key observation you have to make. I think I was trying to actually connect it and BFS from the node that I connected to see how many odds or evens. Maybe my brain was just not in a good mood that day, man. 0 out of 24 test cases passed. Oh yeah, I probably just submitted because I was stuck and I wanted to continue later. Anyways, easy work for the daily problem. Yeah, the trick is you just gotta realize max red, blue, max odd, even. All right, what are y'all saying, man? You guys ready to vibe code or what? I surprised myself there because I usually have at least syntax errors, you know. Bet Simp, what's happened? Yeah, I got lucky with this one, Bet Simp. All right, you guys want to see the vibe coding thing that I've been working on? I'm like really into it, man. I'm so into it. Like I was vibe coding last night in bed. Sovereign Ricky, what's happening? Welcome to the party. I was vibe coding last night in bed, and I fixed all the problems that I had. Whenever. All right, let me. Oh shit. I had a problem though. I don't know how to compile C++, man. I was vibe coding on my MacBook, and it's so easy to compile C++ on my MacBook, but not so much on Windows. Bavlov, welcome. What's happening? Use WSL? Nah, WSL leads to all types of weird issues for me. At least with this library I'm trying to use. But don't you worry. I'll figure it out, man. Worst case, I think I might just switch to streaming from Linux or Mac or something, man. Because it was so easy to compile when I was on you know, MacBook Air. I just pressed the button, everything worked. Insane. AdHip, what's happening? You're too intelligent to be vibe coding. What does that even mean, man? I think vibe coding is the future. What do you mean, too intelligent? That's why I should be vibe coding, man. I don't know if you guys see the same value as I do in vibe coding, but I think it's gonna, I don't know. I'm sold on vibe coding. I think I gotta get good at being a vibe coder. Are using CMake, yeah. I'm trying to get into LeetCode. Been programming for a few years, but just never tried it. Hey, that's exactly where I was when I first started LeetCode. I was programming since 2013. I could build a bunch of junk, but I didn't really know computer science or anything. Didn't even know what a linked list was or a binary tree, really. And I started LeetCoding when I had like 7 years of programming experience. And I got my ass kicked, man. It's been a real struggle. But I've been consistently practicing for the last 4 years, and now I'm not too bad. What is the issue now when not on Mac? I don't know if there's an issue yet. I think I probably fixed some issues, so let me just try and compile it first. Well, I don't need to compile it because I already compiled it. No. Was it? How come it didn't run, man? That. How do I see what happened? I have to oh wait. I know. Wait, do I know? I run this thing. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Love the setup. Thank you. This is okay, that's where I gotta go. Yeah, I've been working on my setup for many years. Every year or so I do another iteration and I upgrade in some ways. Alright, you guys ready? So I got the Type Blazer thing running. I got the front end running. Here's where we're at, man. This is what we vibe coded on Monday, I think. Multiplayer. All right, let me make it half. Look at this craziness. You ready? Bavlov, thank you very much for the follow. Look at that. No more jumping words. Last stream I had an issue where the words would start jumping. So that's one. I'm a fast typer, man. Alright, there's a few things that I need to fix. I guess it calculates your WPMs from whenever you start to press. I guess it timestamps when you do your first keystroke. This is pretty cool, yeah. Like, this was only a few prompts, man. Maybe 10 prompts to get here, or less. It's probably a good thing. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Add it to midnightsimon.com. No, I've decided to not add it to my website. I want it to be its own standalone website, typeblazer.com. Because, alright, I don't want to build a monolith website, man. I'd rather have my website be related to things about my stream, and things that could be its own website, I should make it its own. Like TypeBlazer clearly can be its own standalone multiplayer typing game. You don't have to be a member of this community to play TypeBlazer, is what I'm saying. I mean, this is just AI UI, man. I'm not gonna keep this UI around. I think it's kind of ugly, but it's not bad. It's just not what I would have chose. So what do I want to do? Anything you recommend to get better at typing? I don't code yet, just copy and paste, but I'm getting hyped. Wait, what do you mean? Better at typing? You type more, practice more, do type racers or monkey type and stuff like that. Do you already buy the domain? Probably, man. I think I own that domain. Alright, what are we gonna add to this? Let's start vibing. So let me think. Wait, huh? I never thought about that. New gen is going to type as much and Gen AI is going to do it for them? Wait, what do you mean? Essay, yeah, everyone's going to be slow typers, so that means we need typing gyms. Yes, right? Or what? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, essays, documents, coding, stories. Yeah, I look at my younger brother. He's 19. He types so slow, man. So I mean, I'm just copying and pasting. I want to learn how to type as fast as this guy. Man, you just gotta type. I think I learned how to type fast recently. My WPMs have gone up because I do type racer on stream. But before I started streaming, I was like 70, 75, 80 WPMs. I thought that was decently fast. And I get that from always being on a computer, playing multiplayer games. BetSimp says there were layoffs today, dang. Scared. Well, if you didn't get selected this round, you got at least 6 months to a year before another round of layoffs, right? So at least you can chill until then. You know, like no way they're gonna do layoffs again next week after they just hit you today. So if anything, you should be at least a little bit relieved for the time being, BetSimp. They make a special occasion just for me? Nah, man. Nah, you'll be alright. And if you do get laid off, it's not the end of the world. You can basically get a job on demand, I believe, BetSimp. You'll be alright. Maybe not as crazy of a job as you got now, but you're gonna be alright. Give me a referral back for sure. I don't think you need my referral though, man. You probably just hit up your old team unless you burn all the bridges when you're going out. I'm currently building a few apps, but this is getting a little crazy because vibe coding might eliminate the entry barriers. Yeah, that's why you should start vibe coding, AdHip. You're building a few apps. What do you mean a few apps? That's crazy to build multiple apps at once. You also work. Anyways, what are we gonna do with Typebaser, man? We gotta make it more complete. First, I need some user registration, right? I guess I could launch it. I could just launch it as is, as like, just to see if it kind of works in real life. Log in with Twitch. Yeah, we need. Let me make a notepad of all the things that we need. This is the server. I don't even know where I'm at, man. Do I have a README? Yes. To do. Maybe auth. I swear I have one of these things already. I don't remember which README file it's on though. Maybe here. I have like all my notes are scattered, man. Man, I think if I was an organized person, I would be unstoppable. But man, I can't do anything organized. Are these Typebaser? No. So many to-dos. Anyways, we'll make a new one. Smooth animation UI, I think it's kind of janky right now. Wait, don't forget your YouTube fam, the non-Twitch. Wait, what you talking about, man? How am I gonna forget y'all? Oh, like log in with YouTube. I see. Yeah, I gotta add that to my website too. Log in with Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Should we just work on that right now? Should I make a new super base and integrate it? Or all right, let's start vibe coding just something simple, just to get in the flow. Let me work on. All right, there's one thing I want to do. I want to tell it because it has this multiplayer stuff and a single player stuff. And every time I give it a prompt, it there's a lot of repeated code, is what I'm saying. Like the actual text thing, I'm gonna just tell it to refactor it. So the multiplayer and single player versions have a lot of repeated code. Can we refactor the typing UI so that, or into its own components so that it can be used on the multiplayer and single player routes. That's an easy vibe code. Oh man, I'm using the dang Opus Max. It's gonna charge me so much money. Jesus. Stop. Stop. Let me change that. We don't want max mode right now. We want cheap mode. Alright, continue. Continue. Insectito Purpura. What's happened? Is there a login with YouTube? I think that's just login with Google. Yeah, I think so. Do you vibe code at work? I tried to vibe code at work, but it's not as fun as vibe coding outside of work. I think because at work, maybe there just aren't that many like training. There's not that much training data as like open source stuff on GitHub or whatever. Like we use a lot of internal libraries and stuff that's only used at my company, and there's just not that many examples, and I guess our code base is a little bit weird and complicated, unusual. But like all this React stuff, man, there's so many open source things on GitHub that's it's probably trained on, you know. For a rising junior in CS, what is an ideal project to do for full stack using React and TypeScript? And while working on the project, what do you recommend to do if you get stuck to get the most out of it? Hypermercs, what's happening? Welcome to the party. I'd say the ideal project is something that you are passionate about and something that can be complicated enough where you have to make certain design decisions and maybe consider the trade-offs of these decisions that you make. Or even if it's just like to the point where you have to, I don't know, maybe you can talk about how you manage a state or things like that. You need some type of state. It can't just be like a Pokédex where everything is static. I'd say if you integrate it with some dynamic data, like a, you know, CRUD app at the bare minimum, but it probably should do something a little bit technical. I don't know, man. I'm no good at these things. But if you make it in just, I think anything that you're passionate about, and when somebody asks you to talk about your projects, you're actually excited to tell them about your project and all the cool things you did and why you did them and problems that you ran into while making the app and how you solved them, how you got around them. I think those might be, something like that might be okay for somebody in college, you know. Pokédex would be interesting. If you have an account, you can upload your own Pokemon. Alright, I would recommend against a Pokédex just because people have made that 10 million times, man. But if you're super passionate about Pokemon and you can think of some cool spin to put on a standard Pokédex, maybe it's a decent project. I don't know, man. Alright, it says it's refactored it, man. Should we try it out? See if it works. I mean, I don't even know. I think that was a real 109. 100% accuracy. All right, let me look at the code, man. A vibe coder isn't supposed to look at the code. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just curious. Okay, so the typing interface, it just pulled that out. And then now in these files, oh yeah, look at that. It took all that out and it just replaced it with a typing interface on the multiplayer and on the single player thing. Very good, very good. This is what I like. So should I, all right, let me commit this. Refactor typing interface into its own component. When doing my senior software engineering class, they stressed on doing research of what else is out there and what makes your project unique. What was your project, Q? All right, what's next? So we did a little refactor there. Oh wait, ad hip, sorry. I just seen your message. Yes, I work part-time, and until now I used to build apps and websites for commercial enterprises, but now I decided to take a step forward and build something for myself. Very exciting. Built a computer hardware management database in Django. I remember you telling me about this many years ago, Q. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. All right, let's see. The next prompt I'm about to tell this thing to do is, what should I focus on? Should I focus on? All right, I don't like the blinking, how it goes. All right, for the typing interface, can we make the cursor not only blink, but wait, can we make the cursor fade in and out instead of blinking 0, 1? I don't know, I'm trying to make it look more fancy. Taseng, what's happening from YouTube? Which OS are you using, Windows or Linux? I'm using Windows right now, but I use Linux sometimes and I use Mac sometimes, but I stream from a Windows machine. Duped URL, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. Oh shit, stop. I put the prompt in my dang server code, man. I mean to put that prompt in the front end. Jesus Christ. I want to be a vibe coder too. Well, you just gotta practice, man. Have you vibe coded before? Duped URL? Or what? If you haven't vibe coded, I'd say a good step is to try out some vibe coding. Download Cursor or whichever tool you want. I guess there's Windsurf, there's Cursor, there's C-Line, there's some other junk. I don't really know all of them. I've only tried Cursor. I've been meaning to try other things, but I don't know if it's worth it. All right, let me see what that looks like with the UI. No. Okay, let me tell it. Make it blink faster. Oh shit, this is the wrong one. This is C++. Stop. Next up, player, what's happening? Suggestions to hypermerks. If I may suggest something, look around for something to automate or improve your own life. other students on campus, parents. You'll get so much more out of this project when you make it personal. Yeah, and I think that kind of lines up with, you know, something you're passionate about, not just some random tutorial you're following, you know. I called TypeScript strict recently and someone left. I need some context. What are you talking about, man? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about TypeScript. I've never coded really ever. I have lots of ideas, but it seems maybe now is the time I can do it with much less talent in coding and more in thoughts and proper technique using a LLM. I don't know how it would be like vibe coding without knowing programming. I suppose it could be done, but maybe it might like get yourself tied up in a situation where the code is so crazy and you run into a problem that it cannot be like the vibes can't fix it anymore. I don't know, man. Maybe it's possible. You should probably just do it and see what happens. Maybe stream it so everybody can see. Non-programmer tries to build an app to do something. Can you show that entire line that changed? Yeah, it just added, I guess it added some stuff. I don't even know how it looks yet. We'll see. Pseudo Mateo, what's happened? Not a lot of vibes or coding. What you talking about, man? We're vibing right now. Okay, I have more suggestions for it. When the cursor, wait. I don't know, I feel like it's not fading enough. Roxanne RTC, what's happening? What are we making? We're making a typing game. I was trying to model my desk by having ChatGPT generate images I asked for. It turns out ChatGPT isn't very good at that. I thought it was. I don't really use it to generate images though. Alright, maybe after this I try and add some authentication and or wait, there let me type some other stuff before I forget. Where's my readme? Do I want like room browser, or do I want like join random game? Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about these things. Is your project using Tailwind, Rfire? Who knows, man? I don't even know. I just vibed this up recently. Let's see. How do I know if it's using Tailwind? Yeah, looks like it. I guess so, right? 01 Shivam, what's happened? Oh yeah, look at that cursor. That cursor looks real nice now. I don't even know, I'm typing the whole thing. Trying to get a sense of what needs to change. Maybe when the cursor moves, it could have like a nice smooth transition. How does one write better readme? I have no idea. I'm not the person to ask. I don't know anything about writing documentation, man. I'm really bad at that. Alright, I like these changes. Let's say, okay, very nice. Now, whenever the cursor moves laterally, moves position, can we animate that to look smooth? Can we do that? We'll find out. I know nothing about Tailwind, but the tag that causes the blinking appears to be part of it. Oh yeah, I know a little bit about Tailwind, but not too much. All right, let's see how this cursor looks now with this change. This is vibe coding, man. Vibe coding is so chill, man. Does it look different? It looks the same to me. Looks the same to me. Pronounced. Is Sonnet better than Opus? M colors, what's happened? I don't know, man. I don't really know how to tell the difference. But I do know Opus costs a shitload of money. So just based on that, depends on what you're using it for. If you're using it for a hobby project, man, I'd say Sonnet. If you're using it for some crazy stuff, maybe, I don't know, Opus. But I easily spent like almost 20 bucks on a couple hours of vibe coding. You're chill coding now, not vibing? What are you talking about, Alpha? We're vibing right now. Look, the dang AI is vibing out while we're talking. I'm accepting changes. Look at that. Testing new things. Oh, look, that's so sick. But a little bit weird. What's that? Looks great, but doesn't function correctly. The cursor is not aligned with where the words type. I don't know how to say that. You're right, it's something you didn't ask for to screw with you. Is that what it said? Icy Back Deep, what's happened? You're right, the current approach doesn't actually animate the cursor movement because it's just showing hiding cursor at different character positions. Yeah. Alright, let's see. You gotta get Whisper and just talk to it. That's what I've been thinking about, man. I've been thinking, why am I even typing to the LLM? It would be so much easier if I could just talk to it. You know? So you're saying Whisper is what people are using to do that? Maybe I'll set that up for next week. Whisper. Whisper. Yeah. Pricing? I gotta pay for this, man. I don't want to pay for nothing. Does Dragon Voice still exist? I don't know what Dragon Voice is. I don't know what it does. It's free. I've been using it for months. Do you vibe code M callers? Are you a vibe coder? I guess Whisper, anybody who uses Whisper is a vibe coder, right? Do you see that dang cursor all the way over there? Let me tell it. Looks a bit... Whenever I get to the end of the line, the cursor goes way out of bounds. Blossom and Petals, what's happening? Push the prod. Yeah, I want to actually push this to prod, man. So everyone can mess with it. I want to do like a real type blazer race, but I don't know if we're ready for it this stream. Maybe I'll try and get that for like next week. Alright, yeah. Hopefully it works this time, man. The Tilted Tom, welcome to the party. What's happened? Create a new chat. It will carry some notes over. Explain the issue again. Long chats, it gets confused. What? How long is too long? Because I'm only giving it like a few prompts in this chat, I think. Like, how often should we be using a new chat? All right, let's try it one more time. Hey, do you see that crazy thing? Let me try that again, man. It came down like a raindrop. Man, that's sick. I think it's a mistake, but it looks pretty cool. Alright, it's not great. It works sometimes, but on the third line, the cursor still went out of bounds, but it recovered after I finished typing the first word on the fourth line. When the new chat appears at the bottom, I use oh wait, oh I forgot to make a new chat, man. I'll do it next time I prompt it. My bad. It's using a box. It detected end of line. Wait, you can put screenshots into the chat too. Snipping tool. Oh yeah, I haven't fed it any screenshots yet. Maybe I'll start adding that to my rotation. Alright, anyways, let's see what it did now. It took it out completely, man. Like, now the cursor is gone completely. Oh, I forgot to make a new chat again. Alright, next time, for real. For real. Alright, let's see. We can also swap in Gemini, man. Maybe Gemini might do this. Yeah, just at the cursor. I don't know where it went. Crew Null, welcome to the party. Vibe coding expert now, man. I'm a vibe coding apprentice. I don't think I'm anywhere near expert, man. For sure. I don't even have rules set up. I don't even know anything about anything, man. I'm just a monkey with AI right now. But one day I'd like to really become an expert vibe coder. I imagine somebody who's really good at vibe coding can probably build crazy things in like a week. I mean, the animation isn't there anymore, man. Alright, I'm gonna start a new chat. And I'm gonna switch in a different... I'm gonna switch in Gemini 2.5 Pro. Here we go. I have an important task for you. I need you to animate the cursor on the typing interface. I mean, there's only a few things, right? So that it moves smoothly when progressing through the text. If you cannot successfully complete this task, I will have no choice but to punish you. All right, here we go. Do you ever read what you're typing? What do you mean, read what I'm typing? Oh, you mean like the prompts? Sometimes. What is that, prompts? Hey, somebody told me if you threaten it, it produces better results. So that's all I'm doing, man. Everybody knows that. So this is the type of stuff that makes you an expert vibe coder, man. You gotta know how to vibe with the AI. Right now, you gotta tell it it's gonna be in big trouble if it doesn't get it right. Maybe in the future, you gotta like reward it instead of punish it, you know? Who knows? Let's see. Might as well threaten to whip Jesus Christ? What you talking about, man? I like that to my Gen AI prompting techniques. Yeah, this is a real technique, man. I'm not just making this up. This is like real life. I think people have verified that this does lead to better results. So I'm not just trying to do this to be funny or something, man. I'm trying to do this to be productive. I guess. Man, 80 seconds. What the hell are you thinking about for so long, man? Wait, did it do anything? Did it apply these changes? Did you apply those changes? Changes. I don't even know what just happened. Should I switch back to the dang sonnet or what? Thought for 90 seconds, didn't give the code changes. Yeah, it didn't do anything, right? Alright, let's see. No, it didn't do anything. Alright, I'm about to switch back, man, because Gemini 2.5, why is it so slow right now? Maybe it's really afraid of being punished. So it's taking its time. Oh, I was carefully planning the changes. Well, what is it doing, man? Oh, finally. Where are the changes at, though? Alright, accept. Oh, this is bumping. This is kind of working, man. I mean, I think it could be better, but I think it did a better job than Sonnet did. All right, let's try to identify what needs to be changed. I don't know what needs to be changed, man. Pretty good. Oh, there's a bug, man. I can't finish that last thing. I don't know how to debug that, man. I've encountered this in the past. But I'm not sure. Oh, right there. Alright, let me say. Sometime, alright, new chat, different problem. Let's add typing, whatever, typing interface. Let's say sometimes when I'm typing, everything on screen, everything in the text looks correct, but let me see what this is called. I don't know, but the error top right corner of the screen shows an error. Can you find out why this bug is happening? If you cannot find out the reason, I will have no choice but to punish you. Should I put that in my rules, man? Anyways, looks off by one. The previous period was accepted. Yeah, hopefully it finds out the error. Let's wait. Let's see how long it takes. Purer TV, welcome to the party. How are you doing? The previous, wait. So when you vibe code, you don't care at all what is changed to correct deficiencies? To vibe code is to blindly AI code. I'm new to this term. Watching this makes me realize why prompt engineering is such a hot topic right now. Yeah, Captain Ken. I guess everyone's level of vibe coding is different. Like everyone's level of like how closely they review their code is different. Right now, I'm just 100% vibing. I don't care what it does. I'm not interested in the code it produces. I'm only interested in the results. But this is because this app it's not risky to make mistakes or anything. It's a completely brand new app. If you have like a real mature product and you're trying to vibe code, I'd recommend you probably review that code. But since this is all kind of just for fun right now, I'm more interested in how far I can get without actually getting my hands dirty. But I'm not afraid to get in there at some point. But I'll review the code in between streams sometimes. So earlier I did a prompt where I asked it to refactor some stuff because I did inspect the code and I noticed that it was doing a lot of repeat code. So I asked it to just refactor something into its own component. But generally, vibe coding is you just kind of let the AI take over, man. You let it do its thing. Hey, did it again. It says it will apply these changes, but it didn't apply anything. You need to apply the changes or else. Sick logic. What's happened? Time to vibe code on prod. I'm probably gonna do that. I'm doing good. A pure TV. Vibe coding in a language you don't know is not a great experience. Yeah, good thing. I mean, I don't really know TypeScript or React that well, but I know enough to get by. It's being passive aggressive against my threats. They're not threats, man. They're just. I'm just letting him know the consequences. I'm just trying to be as clear as possible. I haven't even told it what the punishment is, you know? I just told it it's gonna be punished. Alright, let me see if this works. Wait, should I even look? I ain't reading all that, man. TLDR. What was the bug? Okay. When you type, the code would update the stored values for input the numbers of errors, then immediately recalculate the stats. However, due to the way React handled these updates, the recalculation sometimes happens before the stored values were fully updated with the latest information. I see. Hopefully it was right. Let's try it out, man. I don't know how to reproduce that, but I'll just make sure that I mean, I've run into this bug multiple times over the last few days, so I guess as long as I don't ever see that again, we should be alright. Man, this is so smooth. It's getting smoother and smoother as time goes on. Do you think we're ready to add auth? Should we add the auth thing, log in with Twitch or whatever? Or should I just deploy it without having any auth? Alright, let's do something a little bit more fun than auth. I'm gonna just redo the UI for the front page. I don't like this. This looks like AI stuff, man. We're trying to make it look real nice. Is auth truly needed? How are you gonna track your stats if you don't have auth, man? How are you gonna know who's the fastest typer that ever lived if you don't have auth? You know, stuff like that. You gotta know these things, right? All right, new chat. Index page. Let's refactor this front page. Right now, it is real ugly. I want a different look. Maybe something like a video game starting screen or main menu screen. Show me what you got. There is no punishment if I don't like it this time. I just want it to be just give me something, you know. I have an idea in my head. I want to see what AI is gonna come up with though. Start on local storage and blindly trust the clients. What you talking about, man? Who's the fastest typer? We still need people to log in. So, you know, choose usernames, talk to each other somehow. Man, do I always have to tell it apply those changes? All right, here we go. What do you think it looks like? You guys think it's gonna look real good or real bad? Now it's hesitant on changes due to a mistake being associated with punishment. Nah, I told it it's safe. I told it this time it's not gonna get punished. There's no punishment this time, I told it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's see. Type blazer. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, not bad. Let's say, let's redo the color scheme. Let us have some type of fire color palette, because blaze, yeah, because blaze. Also take out the coming soon from multiplayer. To be honest, LLMs are better at front end than me. Research, LLMs are better at front end than probably everybody, man. 90%, 99% of people out there probably. Oh, look at that, it's sick type blazer. Wow, amazing. Let's change the backgrounds to be a dark neutral color. I think it is a bit too orange. The real Raymond Jones is in the house. What's happening, man? Looks real nice. Hella nice. Hello. You moved to the Bay and you start using that word, man? You're already one of them. Oh, look at that, man. It's so sick. Wow. Okay. Very nice. Now, let's add some flame animation on type blazer. Let's see what it can do. Why am I finding this so funny? I don't know why you think this is funny. This is serious business. This ain't no joke, man. If you haven't realized, this ain't no joke. This is so serious. Oh shit. Yo, that, wow. Incredible. Can we animate the glow? It ain't moving. Oh, this is gonna be the sickest typing site that ever lived. I hear Monkey Type is working on multiplayer right now, so we gotta release this before Monkey Type gets their multiplayer in, man. I don't know if they're vibe coding it like I am. Did it do something? Make the animation more intense. It looks kind of the same, man. Cool. Accept. Alright, should I... Oh, look, man, what the hell is this? I gotta tell it. Open a new chat, man. We got problems. You updated the color scheme on the front page, but you didn't change the rest of the website. I'm very disappointed in your actions, but I will give you a chance to redeem yourself. Go ahead, go forth, and fix things. I'm so fickle? What do you mean I'm so fickle, man? What are you talking about? Alright, let's see. Alright, do I have to tell it? Oh, it's still generating. Still generating. Give it some time. Calm down. Tell it you wanted to talk to you in a funny voice? What? I can't hear its voice. Alright, let's see. What did you change, man? You just changed that? Alright. Oh, man. I gotta... You forgot to change the header title. It is still purple. Pirate is too cliche. Pick something else. Or like tell it to type back in some... Man, I'm not trying to do all that. I don't even read what it says. I only accept the code. Too active. How are you doing? I want to be a vibe coder. AKA equal aren't we all? Who raw dogs code anymore? Lots of people do. But not me. Alright. Alright, now we're moving. Okay, great. Let's actually update the header title to also glow. Do I want it to glow? I think so. Have you not seen the game from years ago? I'll get it. It's basically what you're making. Typeracer.com. Yeah, man. That's exactly what I'm making. Typeracer. We Typeracer here all the time, and I'm tired of taking everybody to Typeracer. I want to take them to Type Blazer, man. But let's do a Typeracer. Q just redeemed Typeracer. All right, let's go. Too active. Maybe you might smoke me. But we'll find out, man. Here's the link. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. If you ain't pushing at least triple digits, man, you better chill with all that smack talk. I'd say we're about to find out. We're about to find out, man. You guys ready? First race warm-up, second race championship round. Alright, I don't even know which one you are, but there's a lot of people in here. Messed up, man, in the warm-up. Oh, Jacob. high lift 118. Is that sick logic? Real Raymond Jones 100. Man, these are pretty slow speeds. I guess it was a bit of a difficult passage, but that was just a warm-up, man. 2 inactive. Don't you worry. You came in to the dang heavyweight championship type racer championship, so I'm not surprised if you get knocked out in the first 10 seconds, man. But that was just a warm-up, man. We're about to hit the real championship round. Warm-up doesn't even count because people sandbag in the warm-up. All right, here we go. Here we go. Whew. I'm ready for y'all, man. It's all about your posture. Jesus Christ, 110. Jacob, high lift. Sick logic, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Sick logic, very nice, man. You took my championship away. Somebody's talking smack in the chat, and I had to like focus in, but you focused in a little bit more than me. Six pack sexy, 104. Q Ultimus, 100. Real Raymond Jones, 99. Icy Black Deep, the fastest that I've ever seen you type, 94. Clistar, 71. Suda Mateo, 70. And a bunch of guests. I used to push 100. What happened to me, man? You gotta you gotta practice. All right, let me put that on my website. We do a lot of type racer here. Too active, so don't feel any way, man. We've done over 500 type racer games because I only started keeping track a few years ago. Wait, sick logic. What was that? 110? Second championship. Very nice, man. Look at that. Sick logic 110. A few days ago, 115. Very good. I like Sock Logic more. Yeah, that's... I mean, Sock Logic is a cool programming name, I'm not gonna lie. If I see an apostrophe, I know I'm cooked. Yeah, question marks mess me up, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'll redeem a type racer once type blazer is live. Drinking Monkey 100. We're trying to get that live sometime real soon. I mean, all right, let me look at monkey type. I don't want it to look exactly like monkey type, you know, but it's starting to look kind of like it. What can I do to make it look at least a little bit different? I don't know. Think I did well on the first sentence cooks me. Hey, Icy Black Deep, do you think you're getting faster at typing? Because you were stagnant for so long, man. And I just seen you pull a 94. Alright, something I don't like is anytime the cursor moves, I think it always starts on a blank. You should make the letters flames. Yo, that's crazy. Maybe. Highly depends on typos. I see. This is an excellent idea. Thank you very much. You know, we just do a lot of type racer. I think it's time that I just made my own. Let's see if Gemini can do it. Alright, let's do that. I will see. But first, maybe I should commit this stuff. I'm gonna say this commit is... I don't know what to change, man. fixed, wait, updated some UI stuff to look cool. That's what we did. Add some blinking text. Wait. Hold on. This is probably one of the best applications for Twitch community engagement. Yeah, so when I finally build this, hopefully other streamers will use TypeBlazer instead of TypeRacer. Alright, what's the prompt we're trying to do? Wait, I have never felt this tense about a Twitch streamer ever. Literally had my heart racing about the typos. Hey, me too, man. The type racing games are very intense. As sometimes I do bets and oh shit. I forgot to paste the type racer into chat, into my Discord. Some people are gonna be angry. Anyways. Hey, what we're trying to do? I gotta scroll up on chat. Make the letters flame. The faster you go. Alright. New chat. Let's just see what it does. You should make TypeBlazer send a notification. Yeah, we'll add it to the feature list. Vibe coding a Discord bot. Man, Icy Black Deep. Why didn't I think about vibe coding a dang Discord bot, man? Because I'm so bad at Discord. Alright, add that to the list of things we gotta vibe code. Alright, let's wait. Let's see what the dang flame characters are gonna look like. Man, vibe coding is so fun, man. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had this much fun programming in a long time. I think vibe coding has like reignited my passion to like build things. It's fun until debug. I mean, I've ran into a few issues, but it's been good about fixing its bugs. But when it can't fix it, I'll just get my hands dirty and I'll jump in there and I'll fix it myself, which has been working out so far. Wait, did it accept changes? Let's see. Hey, what the hell? It changed all types of shit I didn't tell it to change, man. I mean, the glowing looks cool. And I guess alright. Wait, there's some bugs. Why did you space the characters out so much? Please change it back. I'm using the normal version. Max is, I only tried Max on one day, like yesterday or Monday, and it was so expensive. I spent over 15 bucks. I spent like $18 that day on prompts. I was like, man, I can't afford this. So I switched back to non-max, and it's been working fine, man. I got 300 credit from the Google trial. Hey, you know what, man? What's that super AI that they just released? That's $250 one a month. I guess it's not here. I don't remember what the name of it is. But they just released it at Google I/O. Man, the spacing is still bad. Fix it now, or else I will have to punish you by benching you and bringing your competitor on. What's it called? Claude. VO3? No, not the video thing, man. They had some. Wait, was it VO3? I don't actually know. It's like some super powerful AI thing. Are you using the API credit or are you under 500 requests? I don't even know, man. I don't check my bill. It just alerts me whenever I go over my threshold. I think I set my threshold to like $25. Alright, let's see. We're vibing, man. We're trying to see if it can do that flaming stuff. How much do you put in so far? I just pay the $20 a month, and then I guess it just bills me as I go. I don't know how to check those things really, or I don't really want to check them on stream. But it's not, I haven't spent too much money, man. It's like less than $25 for sure on additional queries, and most of those came from just having max mode on. Max mode is real expensive. Sends an invoice. Yeah, I just started using max mode a few days ago, so I haven't really gotten a bill yet. It's still billing me, you know. All right, let's see. What did it change? All right. Oh, it's getting. Oh, it's based on your WPMs, huh? That's actually pretty cool. All right, let me try one more. It's hard to see the mistakes though. Very cool. But now, whenever there is a mistake, the red highlight is hard to see. Can we change that to a blue highlight instead? Oh yeah, Q. I was thinking the same thing, man. Same thing. We're gonna do it. Accept. Accept, accept. All right, let's see one more time. Oh. What was that? I saw that bug, man. I'm gonna try and reproduce it. I guess it's... Okay, there is now a bug. Whenever I make a typo towards the end of the line, the text starts to move. Please fix. Norwegian Oiler, what's happening? Not now. Oh yeah. Hopefully it can. Hopefully it knows what I'm saying, man. Oh yeah, maybe it's that little period they're adding right there. All right, let's try it. Oops. What's happening, man? It's broken. I think I broke it. How's married life? Married life is good. It's chilling. Alright. I don't know. I think this glowing text is a little bit too much, man. I imagine like it feels a bit sluggish, but I guess we're running in dev mode or whatever, so the performance isn't that great. But it does feel more sluggish than before. Chilling with the wife and the homies in chat. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. Try to optimize it. There are so many things we gotta do. All right, another problem. Whenever I backspace enough characters, the glowing fire text turns green. Please fix. Alright, let's fix this. We don't have too much time left. I usually finish at midnight and it is 11:13 right now. So we got like 45 minutes left of vibe coding. What should we focus on in those last few minutes? Think we should start adding some off, or should we just keep working on nonsense, whatever we're doing with animations and UI? Well, let's see if we can fix this thing first. Blue highlight, yeah. I'll see about the flames queue after it's finished with this thing. I don't know. I don't think the blue is too nice. Wonder if there's a better color for that. Kavan Brambat from YouTube, what's happening? Where are you from, and can you tell me something about what you do? Yeah, I'm in New York City, and I want to be a vibe coder. I'm a software engineer at Google, and I do C++ infrastructure normally in my day job. But I don't like doing that stuff anymore, man. I only like vibe coding. I don't want to write code manually anymore. I just want to vibe. So that's what I'm doing. Do you do anything with Kubernetes? Absolutely not, man. I don't even know anything. I know nothing about Kubernetes. The screen should start flashing red and the site should override volume controls and start blasting sirens until the user backspaces and fixes the error. Vibe coding is not a phase, mom. It's who I am. Yeah. I don't think this is a phase for me. Wait, what were we changing again? What did I just tell it to do? Oh, when we backspace, right. Let's test that. Anyways, what, I don't know. I guess we have some real stuff to work on. Let's stop working on UI. Oh wait, flames. Can you make the blue highlights for wrong characters turn into blue glowing flame instead? Where are we gonna steal all the text snippets from? I haven't really thought about that, Icy Black Deep. Yeah, where should we steal them from? We should just steal them from books, and I don't know, where can you get sample text from books? Let's tell the AI to steal them. Yeah, I'll tell the AI to figure out a good resource for text and stuff. Where does TypeRacer get their text from? Who knows? Alright, let's see how this looks. Alright, it does look a lot cooler, Q. I'll give you that, man. That looks real sick. Alright, I don't even know what to do anymore. I think we've done a lot today, man. I'm very happy with the progress. Even though we just made UI changes, I'm starting to see the vision come to life, you know? Or we can add something where user asks something and then the answer you can type or something similar. Wait, what do you mean by that? User asks something. Alright, should I just tell it to do some OAuth? Or I don't want to deal with keys right now, which is why I'm like not really interested in doing OAuth currently. Hey, you guys think I should just upload it? Should I just launch this thing right now and you guys can just play around with it? Let me do that. I'll push this to prod right now. But first, I gotta find out where the hell I bought this domain from. Maybe Namecheap? Who knows? Tell it to dance for you? What are you talking about, man? Namecheap. Oh man, I don't want to do all this junk. Alright, should I... No. I gotta find out where the hell I bought this domain from real quick. Give me a second, man. Let me switch to this view. I'm gonna try and upload what we got right now, and we'll see if the multiplayer stuff works live in production. Oh yeah, I bought this. Man, it's almost been a year since I bought this dang domain name. Get the AI to do it? Yeah, I wish it could do all that stuff. Maybe it can, but I'm not trying to give everything, hand everything over to the AI. Where is confirmation code? I'm logging in. I'm logging in. Type Blazor. Yes, manage. I'm gonna point this. Hey, how do you set up the DNS thing? I gotta point it to. Can I show you this stuff? No, I don't know. We want an A record, right? I'm almost. Hold on, hold on. This is not cash money right now. Setting up this DNS. I should have set this up off stream, but whatevs. Host. All right. All right, we're almost ready. We're almost ready. At least the DNS I'm setting up right now, but I also have to do a bunch of other junk. I don't know if we'll be able to launch it that quickly, but at least we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I also have to make the dang Docker files and stuff. All right, let me work on that right now, because we gotta containerize this. What camera are you using? I am. And do you use it for work? No, I don't use this camera for work. I don't. I have a. What do I have, man? A ZV-E1. That's that camera. And then this camera is a Sony A7 IV. You don't use this for your Google work meetings? No, man. Why do I need to look cool for my work meetings? I just use my regular ass laptop cam. I'm not trying to flex on everybody at work, you know. And then most of the times I'm in the office anyways. So I just use my meeting rooms in the office. Does Google make you turn on your cam? No, they don't make you do anything. I think it's very org and team dependent. But my team is very much a cam on type of team, man. If you don't have your camera on, it's a little bit suspicious. But if it's a big meeting and you don't even have to talk, I guess it's normal to have your camera off. I'd say a big meeting is like 15 plus people, more than 15 people. You running Windows on both laptop and desktop? No, I only run Windows on my desktop. So I have two PCs. They both have Windows. One of them has dual boot dual boot Linux, Ubuntu. And I have a MacBook Air M4. And that's it. My team is cam off. I was surprised of this when I joined the Shekumaru. That's, I guess, a little bit strange. I think it's hard to develop any type of relations if their cam is off, and maybe if everyone is remote. Like, I think if people are remote, they should definitely turn their camera on. I think it's okay to turn your camera off if you're eating or something like that, but I don't know why people be trying to hide all the time, man. It's work. Just turn the camera on. That's how I feel. Because you communicate a lot without words. Like, if somebody's talking to me and my camera is off, they can't see my face when I'm like giving them, raising my eyebrows and like, you know, acting a little, you know, like being a little suspicious of what they're saying. That is communication. Facial expressions are communication. So I think, you know, it's just better to have more ways to communicate than just by words. Lots of people communicate by body language. I communicate a lot by body language. All right, what we're doing, we're trying to containerize these things. That's what we got to do. And then maybe the next stream we can try and deploy this stuff. All right, so this is, the heck is this, man? I don't even know if I need that. I'm gonna tell, all right, this is the back end. I'm gonna tell it containerize this in a Docker file. Oh, wait, actually, I already have a Docker file for a very similar app. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy it over and tell it to modify it to work. So which Docker file is that, man? It's in this WebSocket C++ Docker file. This is C++ backend Docker file. All right, new chat. Let's tell it, I just pasted a Docker file that I used for a different project. Can you modify it so that it works for this project? The projects are very similar, probably identical. How can a team be non-social? Man, there's lots of anti-social teams, man, where they don't talk to each other, they don't hang out with each other, they don't crack jokes with each other, they're just strictly work, and maybe they don't like each other or something. I don't like that type of team, man. I like a social team. I like talking shit with my coworkers and stuff. I like being camera off. I clean and do dishes after I speak. Wait. Well, that's exactly why people don't like when your camera is off, especially management, because they don't know what you're up to, man. They're like, is this guy actually working or is he just joking around? I don't know. But I guess, you know, like some people don't even turn on their camera when they're working in the office. How am I gonna take a call from the shower with the camera on? Yeah, all right. I occasionally turn my camera off when I'm, you know, taking calls from the couch or, you know, from my gaming office instead of my work office. I'll turn off my camera. Or if it's like a huge meeting, that's for sure. I'm not turning on my camera in a huge meeting, man. Especially when I'm not even talking. When I have a very deep social anxiety issue, I still think if you're on a team, you should be on a team that you enjoy to hang out with. Yeah, I think that makes work so much more enjoyable, man. Imagine working on a team where you hate everybody. You gotta work most of your waking hours, man. You gotta hang out, you gotta be with these people. And I think if people don't like each other, it makes everybody's lives miserable. But when a team actually tries to get along and you guys are all friendly towards each other and nice and you guys have good chemistry, it's like a great situation. And I'm in one of those situations right now. My team is so great. I like it so much, man. Next player up, what's happened? I think we've all been there, yeah. Everyone's vibing on my team. Alright, I just accepted these changes. I don't even know what to do. How do I build it? I know how to do it, man. I'm just too lazy to figure it out. Or yeah, there we go. That's what I want, man. How many people on my team? One, including my manager. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people or so. Yeah, 8 people on my team. Graphic, welcome to the party. Oh, I remember your LeetCode grind starting in 2021. How did it go at the end? Hey, Graphic. Yeah, I started grinding in 2021. I just updated my website with an About Me page if you're interested in the history of this stream. So 2021, that's when I first started to stream. And then how did it end? I got a job at Google at the end of 2021. I started in December. And I've been leak coding ever since, man. But recently, I've taken a step back from LeetCode, but not fully. I still LeetCode more part-time though. And now I want to be a vibe coder, man. LeetCode is old news. Vibe coding is the future. Am I still Googling? Yeah, I'm still at Google. Can you see the gray in the beard? What are you talking about, man? I got gray in my beard. A little bit. Yeah, Graphic, thank you very much. It's been a real nice experience working at Google. I've learned so many things, and I think like it's such a great place to work. Got free food, got so many snacks. I've been traveling all over the place. They sent me to Switzerland a few times. My first time ever going on a business class flight with lie flat seats, man. Because of this dang company. That's bumping, man. That's like, and I've done that. They sent me on business class multiple times, you know. That's real sick. So I can't complain. It really changed my life in so many ways. I've never been so financially secure in my life. I've never felt so, I don't know, man. Life is great, basically. Next player up. Have a great night. Always enjoyable to catch your streams and chillax at the end of the day. See you later, next player up. Thank you for tuning in. So all that LeetCode grinding paid off, man. I grinded so hard on LeetCode, and it was absolutely worth it. What I do at Google, I work on C++ infrastructure for like policy and regulation stuff. Make sure Google is compliant with upcoming regulations and current regulations. All types of policies and regulations. Like the biggest one I work on is called DMA, Digital Market Acts. But there are so many other policies out there that we have to be compliant with. All right, let's try this Dockerfile thing again. Dang, it's not. Come on, man. I'm about to switch out Gemini 2.5. So motivated. I remember you're grinding so hard. Yeah, I was doing it a lot. I did 2 sessions a day of LeetCode grinding, and each session was about 3 hours, so about 6 hours a day. I treated it like a full-time job, maybe a little bit more. I was doing like 40 to 45 hours a week of studying LeetCode, and I streamed everything. So I think the streaming part is really what made me like grind so hard. Simon has a Honda daily and a Honda for the weekends now. Financially secure equal 2 Hondas. No, man, I don't even have a car anymore. All right, let's see. Let's just tell it to run it. I'm tired of telling it what the error was. You can read the error for yourself, man. Was the streaming part what got the Google interview to contact you? Indirectly, yes, it was. The streaming part, write it down in my about me thing right here. Stream part is this thing right here. No Condom Chris, somebody who, you know, is in this community, he told me I gotta take Google Kickstart, and I didn't really know about Google Kickstart. I didn't even know it was happening that day. It was the day off, and he convinced me. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna listen to this guy, and I took Google Kickstart. Did terrible, really bad, but a Google recruiter reached out to me because I took Google Kickstart, you know. Unfortunately, Kickstart is no longer around. Neither is CodeJam. And I'm so sad, because that was how I got into Google, and I'm sure a lot of other people as well. And now that pipeline is closed, so it hurts a little bit. I know a friend who is a LeetCode problem setter and answered all the interview questions at Google, but didn't really land the job for some reason. Yeah, right now it's really difficult. And it's not only about answering the questions correctly, it's also about your vibe, you know, and it's also about whether they could match with a team. Sometimes you pass the interview, but you don't match with a team. Your demeanor, yeah, like how well you can communicate. What's your personality like if they think you'd be a good addition to the company? Maybe the interviewer just didn't like their communication style. I think the vibe, they don't really rate your vibe until you do the team matching. When you're still doing the interview loop, like the technical interview, they just rate you on your communication and your technical abilities and whatnot, and how well you're, like how well you take feedback, I guess. But once you pass the technical interview, you still don't get an offer. You have to match with a team. The process might change now, I don't know, but this is how it was when I interviewed. So you talk with a bunch of different teams, and this talk is not supposed to be a technical interview. The managers are there just to see what your vibe is like. Will you mesh well with the team? That's the number one thing most managers are looking for. Usually if you pass the technical interview, you're probably good enough to learn whatever, so they don't care like what your background is. They care about how well you'll mesh. I know a few people that passed all the interviews but didn't match with the team. Yeah, this happens quite often. Just sit there and judge you. Yeah. I don't like his vibe. Yeah, that happens. Of course. If I was a hiring manager, why would I want to bring somebody on the team who I thought would not vibe with the rest of the team? It's gonna mess up the team dynamic. You gotta talk about how you're excited about their soccer team. Yeah, you gotta show that you're you're gonna be a good teammate. Meaning you don't cause drama. You respond well to whatever, like critique maybe, or you just respond fast to stuff, or I don't even know, man. You have some type of personality, maybe crack jokes, maybe you're sociable. You can carry a conversation that's not about work. That's important for some teams. Football bad fit. Just be a normal person and not too arrogant. Yeah, even if you're a superstar, man, if you have a scent of like arrogance, I think a lot of people wouldn't want to work with you. Even if you're brilliant, man, who cares if you're brilliant? Because if you make everybody's life a living hell, that's not great. Or if you're a tryhard, that's not great either. Like if you're so good that you might outperform everybody on the team and put pressure on them, that's also not good. You know? If you're awkward, maybe. If you're awkward and you join an awkward team, that's fine. I love to vibe code. Is that an insta fail? I don't know. Depends. Oh, it's still errored out. Anyways, I'm gonna tell it run. Who cares if you're brilliant now that we have vibe coding? Yeah, I think maybe now and in the future, yeah, maybe how technically brilliant you are is not as important, and perhaps what they want is more creativity and good vibes. But this is just my opinion, man. I don't really know anything. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm struggling with this dang vibe coding a Docker file. But we'll see. Walrus operator, what's happened? This is an L take? What do you mean that's an L take, man? I think even before vibe coding, nobody cares. I mean, some people care how brilliant you are, but I'd say the majority of people don't care if how brilliant you are if you're an asshole, you know? But if you're brilliant and you're nice and funny and chill to hang out with and sociable, that's like mega A plus, you know? Alright, let's see. Sometimes the interview stress also plays a huge role in killing your vibe, which is unfortunate. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Wait, did it work? I don't even know, man. Let's see. Just got placed on an AI focused team at Meta. Very nice, Walrus operator. Dang, that must have been super recent, huh? Don't want a doctor? House? What do you mean, Q? I don't watch House. Is he not great to work with? I think SWE interviews are ridiculous. I kind of regret getting into this field even though I haven't had a problem being employed. Wait, what are your regrets getting into the field? Alright, is it working? Dr. House is basically a genius, but a jerk. Yeah, nobody wants to work with somebody like that, man. But there's lots of them, so I don't know. SWE data science is better than building iPhones. Vibe coders will be outsourced first. I'm just providing honesty. Vibe coding is not meant for any implementation that requires privacy or data security. I don't know, man. Vibe coding is so early. It's like year one. Like, who knows? I don't think you can judge vibe coding so harshly so early on, you know. Very dang chat right now. BetSimp, you like this type of chat? I mean, if it's not obvious, I'm fully sold on vibe coding, man. I love vibe coding. It's brought me great joy, man. And I really want to build some things with vibe coding, which is what I've been doing, you know. Anyways, Walrus Operator and no stress. I'm about to spray some water on both of y'all, man. Y'all chill out. Or take it outside. You know, catch me outside, man. Alright. Are we compiling? Think so. Anyways, this is taking too long. I'm not even gonna be able to bring my build the Docker files. Let them fight? No, AKSR. I don't want nobody fighting. This is supposed to be like a community where we don't disrespect each other too much. I'll allow a little bit because, you know, everybody can state their opinion. But I think overall, it doesn't add good vibes to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this thing is broken for sure. I gotta switch out Gemini, man. We gotta plug in Claude. I'm gonna tell it, help me, what did I say? Make a containerize this thing with Docker. We're about to do bad vibes coding. Hopefully not, man. We'll see, we'll see. Claude 4, yeah. This is kind of new. This is like, it dropped last week. Man, I hope next week we can upload the first version of TypeBlazer. I plan to work on TypeBlazer for the next few months, man. Maybe until like July, August or so. At least that's the, I don't plan, all right. If I get everything done before then, I'll stop working on it. But I'm willing to work on this until a maximum of August. I think after August, maybe I'll think about some other things to work on, you know? Hey, what the heck? Why are you switching my Docker things, man? Alright. The vibes ain't good with this. I don't want to run that. Should I turn on the max mode? Like, why is this not working? It works for... Oh. I think I kind of know why, but I don't know if I have time to dig into this tonight. This might leak into the next stream, man. I guess we'll run that, whatever. Do whatever will make it work. Yeah. I mean, we've gotten a lot done with just vibing out, man. Can I see the UI? AKSR, for sure, for sure. One second. Let me just make sure it's running. All right, here we go. Here we go. Type Blazor. This is the website. It's the multiplayer actually works, man. Check me out. This is it, man. Completely 100% vibe coded. I don't think I've changed a single line of code manually here, man. Not even one thing. Everything was vibed out. Even the back end, C++. Leet Whale, what's happened? How's the text being generated? It just has like 3 hard-coded texts for now. Oh, no previewing the text before the race starts. Hard mode. No, I like that feature, man. So that's it. That is where we're at right now. And I'd like to just upload this as is without any user authentication. It's just gonna be like anonymous races. How do you calculate WPMs? Man, who knows, man? The vibe coding stuff did that. Yeah, you think what? I don't know. I think it's just 5. The WPM, the official calculation for WPM is 5 characters. How long? Wait, what? Yeah, 5 characters in a word. Can you refresh? What are we refreshing? The room? Or I guess I have to make a new room or something. Don't do math is killing the vibe. Yeah, we don't do math here, man. I'm impressed. Hey, AKSR, we made all this in less than 30 prompts. I started this on Monday or something, or Sunday, And this is where we're at now. Harry Dre, what's happened? New vibe coding rule: we cannot ask any questions about the implementation. I mean, we can ask questions, but we gotta ask it to the LLMs to explain. All right, let me ask it right now. For your sakes, AKSR, let's see. How do you calculate WPMs? Vibe coding is OP. That's what I think, Leet Whale. Less than 30 prompts and spend 18 bucks. I don't even think we needed to spend 18 bucks to vibe code this. I think we could have gotten here without max mode. All right, so here's your answer, man. WPM calculation process. Characters type divided by 5 or something. Are you on YouTube? I am streaming on YouTube currently, yes. But I don't really upload YouTube videos. I plan to do that one day though. Here's my, do I have a link for YouTube? I don't know how that works. We're all losing our jobs very soon. Yeah, vibe coding is here. It's bumping. Here's my channel. You like my thumbnails, man? I've been working real hard on my thumbnails. Well, these are like old videos I uploaded, but I've been working real hard on my live streaming thumbnails. They laid off someone with 30 years of experience. Dang, man, that guy must have gotten a crazy payout. I think 30 years of experience and you get laid off, that is actually a blessing, man, because they're probably ready to retire, and now they can go off and retire with an extra 2 years of pay. That is, they probably did that guy a favor. Or wait, unless they weren't 30 years at that company, then maybe they don't get such a fat payout, man. Not a blessing if you weren't ready to retire. Yeah, but I can't imagine somebody 30 years in tech and working at a crazy company like BetSimp not being able to retire. But maybe they have some crazy financial burdens. I want to retire when I'm 40. What would you do if I just vibe code? Man, you could probably do that right now, BetSimp. Walmart laid off a 66-year-old SWE and they were looking for another job. They worked for Walmart for years. Dang. I've been working 5 years and I want to retire. Yeah, I don't know if retire is the right word for me, but I don't want to work for a company anymore, man. I want to just do whatever I want to do. But I think retiring means like you're not working at all. Use cursor max mode and you'd need a job again soon. Yeah, that shit is expensive, man. Life starts at 40 for men. I don't know, man. Some people don't even make it to 40. Alright. Look at the time. It's time for me to get out of here. Let me just check on this Docker thing to see if... Did it do it? I'm gonna just run it one last time, man. One last time, and then I gotta get out of here. Got work tomorrow. Gotta go into the office. But TGIF tomorrow. I'm happy about that. Thursday is the new Friday. Dinner date tomorrow. Going to Keen's. Who? Me and you, BetSimp? Was that a steakhouse? What do you... Tell me your order. What are you gonna order, man? Are you gonna get ribeye? You gonna get filet mignon? How'd you like your steak cooked? You gotta tell us. Are you gonna get all the sides? You gonna get baked potato? asparagus. Should we look at their menu? Or what? Hey, I've been thinking about something. I don't know how many people here are in New York. I know Bet Simpson, New York. There's a few other people. New Jersey. Hey, who plays ping pong? That's what I need to know. You guys want to do a ping pong meetup? Don't Defense is in Boston, I think. I play ping pong in my building. Hey, I was thinking, should I do like a live stream, IRL stream playing ping pong with a bunch of LeetCoders? I wonder who would be interested in doing that, man. I know there's Larry NY. Am I a Giga Chad? No. What are you talking about? Either at ping pong? No, I'm not. Give me like 6 months to come up with a new persona first? What do you mean? Oh, hey, you can wear a you can wear a mask if you want, man. Wear like a V for Vendetta mask. Are you good at ping pong? Yeah, you can be Zorro. Alright, so Bet Sim said he's gonna get the legendary mutton chop. You gotta send pictures, man, because I might have to try this. I went to... There's another steakhouse, man. What's it called? What's the dang place called, man? I lived right next door to it in Williamsburg. Peter Luger. I went here once. It was alright. Everybody raves about Peter Luger. It was okay. Yeah, not Ruth's Chris. Peter Luger. Peter Luger fell off. Yeah, when I went there, I wasn't impressed, man. I was like, what is this? Tastes like Longhorn, man. Could have gotten the same shit at Longhorn for 50 bucks. Kinda. Not really. It still tastes good. But Longhorn also tastes good. You know what's sleeper good? Texas Roadhouse. I've been wanting to go to a Texas Roadhouse, man. I've been hearing all types of crazy things about Texas Roadhouse. Is there one near me? I'm not about to look it up because I gotta go, man. I gotta go for real. Keens, most places can't do lamb well. Any plans on visiting the Bay Area? Not right now, AKSR. Unless my job sends me there or something, but I don't have any business trips planned there. Alright, let's go raid Samir. Alright, who do y'all think I should raid? Samir or Michael Deming? Or somebody else? Or a vibe coder? Should I look for a vibe coder? Raid Pat? Pat ain't on, man. Last time I raided him, he didn't even come online. Man, I can't be the only vibe coder on right now. That's crazy. With a 2-hour drive worth going to a Texas steakhouse? Man, 2 hours. I don't know. I can't believe I'm the only vibe coder. Dang, Het Tennis raiding. Man, I was just about to try and raid somebody, Het Tennis. Hey, Robodom, welcome to the party. What's happening? Alright, hey everybody. Shout out to Het Tennis. Het Tennis is a dang DevOps professor, knowing all about Linux and stuff. Hey, you wanna see what I just vibe coded today? A new typing game. Type Blazer. Completely vibe coded so far. Anyways, that's how it is. That's all I'm showing because I gotta go, man. Type Racer? We don't have time for that, man. I need Pat to give me his phone number so I can tell him when this happens. You can just at him on Discord maybe. Alright. Head Tennis, thank you so much for the raid, but I gotta go, man. I gotta go. It's past my bedtime. Jesus Christ, Robodom. Alright, we'll do it real quick. Real quick. Last type racer of the day. And then I gotta go for real. Alright. Nitro YouTube, what's happening? Is web development dead? I don't know. I'm no prophet, man. But vibe coding is bumping. Oh, pinging don't defense. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I haven't seen don't defense today, man. Maybe he's busy. Just get an extra affogato from the Google baristas. Nah, I don't drink coffee. Alright, here we go. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. Yeah, I don't I don't sleep immediately. I go hang out with my wife. I gotta hang out with Blaise Pascal. Man, that was too long. I'm a guest? Come on. Let me sign in. Hey, why am I a guest? It's crazy. Wife? Yeah. Hey, head times. I got married like 3 weeks ago. Pascal? What you talking about? Oh, Jesus. We gotta wait until this race is finished. She a master projective geometry? What are you talking about, man? Wife says congrats. I said mazel tov. Oh, thank you. Didn't invite you? I didn't invite nobody. We got married at City Hall. There's only one witness. Two, yeah. Hey, actually, we could have probably used somebody, man. We were struggling to find a witness. I didn't want to ask any of my coworkers to take the day off to come to the dang City Hall. I wish my girlfriend would be down for a City Hall wedding. Oh, you gotta spend a couple $100K on a wedding or something. Alright, here we go. This is the championship round, and after this I gotta go. And there's a bunch of guests in chat. If you guys got accounts, now is a good time to sign in. NYC doesn't have witnesses? Yeah, I had to find one witness. We had one witness to come, so it was alright. But this is a long passage, man. Alright, let's do this. I gotta go, man. This text is killer. Yeah. way too long, man. 108, six-pack sexy, aka no condom Chris. Yeah, loaf? What the hell does that mean? I didn't even know what the hell this text is talking about, man. All right, let me put that up on the board. Man, how much were it? 108, 108. Loaf of bread, yeah. That's the only loaf I know, man. Leaves of grass, my ass. What? All right, here we go. LeetCoders. All right, let's hit Samir here, man. It's been a while since I rated Samir. Oh, Nitro YouTube, sorry, I just seen it. Are you working on your own startup? No, I'm just chilling. I'm chilling working on side projects. Oh, Too Active is back. Still cooking. No, I'm done cooking. I'm about to get out the kitchen right now. We're gonna raid this guy, Samir. He's been like really consistent with streaming, man. He does LeetCode, C++, robotics, Rust, who knows what else. Anyways, stick around, give him some support. Thank you very much for tuning in today. It was fun vibe coding. I have so much fun doing it, especially when the vibes are working, you know. Anyways, Q Ultimus. See you next time. Robodom. Adios. Too Active. See you later, alligator. Have a good night. Who else is out here? Leet Whale, Bet Simp, Real Raymond Jones. See you later. Have a good night. Icy Black Deep. Adios, amigo. Het Tannis. Thank you very much for the raid, and see you next time. AKSR41. No condom, Chris. Adios. Who else? Everybody who's lurking. Everybody from YouTube. Nitro YouTube. I gotta get out of here, man. What is the secret of my hair? I don't cut it. That is the secret. I'll see y'all next time.